Let's go. What's happening, internet? Today is day number 2, the second month of 2025. Let's go. I don't know why I just got all hyped up there. You know what? I got a right to be hyped up, motherfuckers. I'm excited. I've not given up yet. Today is day number 33 of doing 100 push-ups consecutively. Bars. Let me make sure I did the math right. 31 days in January. Yesterday was 32. 33 days. I mentioned my ego wants me to do some kind of celebratory thing because we're in a new month. And, drama. I don't even know. I haven't thought of anything still except this. Thinking. My birthday is coming up. I've already gifted myself the gift of 1,000 or what? Let me redo that. I've already gifted myself the gift of doing 100 push-ups every day. I'm foreseeing it. I'm not giving up. The only way I will give up is some kind of injury that will not happen. Protected by the universe. I'm exactly where God needs me to be. He needs me to do this to encourage others. So I know the challenge is going to be complete. However, my goal is to see how many push-ups I can do. I'm picking my nose. Ew. My goal is to see how many push-ups I can do over the total amount of doing 100 push-ups every day for a year. So do the math on it. There's 365 days in a year. 365 times 100 is 36,500 if I'm not mistaken. I'm really hoping I'm correct there. My goal is to take the total number of push-ups I've actually done on camera, because I've been doing more in the hundreds sometimes. Take that number and then minus the 36,500. Then we will see how many push-ups I've done as like a bonus. My goal is to get that number as high as possible. Just to feel proud of myself. But I've also thought about it. I'd like to do some challenges. I'd like to hit 1,000 push-ups in one session. And I'm not sure how to do that while continuously doing push-ups every day. How is my body going to not get like wore out? I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can actually accomplish that challenge while still doing at least 100 push-ups every day, because it's going to take a lot of energy to do 1,000 push-ups in one session. My arm's got to be in perfect health. I got to get like plenty of rest beforehand. I think ultimately it just comes down to sleeping, and I got to make sure I don't sleep like in a weird position to where I wake up sore. Eat real good leading up to it. I'm thinking for my birthday, I actually open up the channel to the public because I have not posted a video yet. I'm not worried about analytics. I'm just worried about getting the challenge done for my own spirit. I'm mainly just talking to myself. I have less than a week before my birthday hits. I'm going to try to really brainstorm how I'm going to be able to do this challenge. I have to work. Perhaps I'm going to start spacing these push-ups out. I don't want to skip days, but I'm also thinking, and this is where I have a mental battle, is it really that bad of a thing to wait, let's say 1 or 2 days I don't do any push-ups to get my body in perfect condition, and then I come back with 1,000 push-ups, because 1,000 in a total of 3 days is more than 300. Almost as if I didn't skip any days because of that. So maybe I should like change the challenge and just focus on like the total number. And like the goal is to hit this number before the end of the year. And like it's alright to skip days as long as I do this total amount by the end of the year. Because if I did 1,000 every 10 days, I would still be like on par with doing 100 every day. I don't know, I'm having mental thoughts. I'm not worried in terms of like wanting to quit, because I very much enjoy doing the push-ups and would be doing them every day. Just trying to think like logically what's smart in terms of doing the total. How can I get the total amount of reps out there? And then the goal is to try to not skip any days. But to kill the spirit, the thought that thinks maybe I should skip a day to do a bunch of days or a bunch of push-ups the day after the day I skip, because then I'll be rested. We must not skip a day ever. I think that's a mindset I'm gonna stick to. I believe we're at 20 push-ups. I'm gonna quit yapping. It's been 10 minutes. Just lock it in. I think that's the goal though. February 8th, 1,000 push-ups, baby. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to be ready to do that. Mention my gooch. Gooch. Alright, let's go. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible for me to do this challenge. I should be able to do 100 push-ups every day leading up to my birthday. Then on my birthday do 1,000. Then the day after still do 100 push-ups. There's a dimension where that's possible. All it really takes is good rest, good food, and no overexertion. I don't see why I can't do it. If I really take it easy at work, where there's a will, there's a way. That's what I'm believing in. We're at 25 push-ups. Push-ups. I'm gonna quit thinking about the future and walk into the now. Say I'm gonna do all this. Say I'm gonna do all these things, 1,000 push-ups, and when I haven't even started the YouTube channel, I visualize this footage going on. You quit talking as much, and just do the push-ups. The only true reason I'm recording is to just analyze the reps, make sure they're good, and see the progress, and to prove that I've done them. Is it really that important? I have the camera on. Something in my heart tells me there will be an audience. I will affect somebody one day in a positive way. If I can just change somebody's life for the better in like an actual major way, that's good enough for me. Nice little voice crack there. I want to say I'm at 35. I don't want to jump ahead. Coasting right along. That is 40 down. I think what I should do, be smart to just do it right now when the camera's off. Could use my birthday as a day to do it, but I think it'd be smart to just do it right now. Anyhow, what am I saying? Snap, crackle, pop. I think it'd be smart to actually set goals. Oh yeah, like for example, at the end of yesterday, I was very tired, so I'm not surprised I forgot this. I said about doing 10 reps a set, like up in the amount I do a set, because the time the goal would be to do 100 in a row. How am I going to be able to do that when I do 5 a set? Get up the amount. And here I am doing 5 a set. Totally forgot about that. So I think it'd be smart. Maybe you want to get a piece of paper, a notepad, write it down. Write down a list of goals of what I'd like to do. I'm going to think of 3 things right now. Number 1, up the amount of reps I do a set. I believe we're at 50 now. Number 1 is up the amount of reps I do a set. Number 2, what was I just thinking? Got a brain fart. Lower the amount of rest time in between sets. So up the amount I do, lower the amount of rest. 2 things right there. Now the way I can calculate if I'm actually making progress with this, to quit yapping during these videos, and to time how fast I'm doing them. Take the time between every time I'm done doing the last rep to the point I'm starting the next rep. See, that's the rest time. And then our goal is to bring that down, the average down. So bring our average rest time down, bring our amount per set up. There's 2 right there. And goal number 3, well, it's like 1 I could just do real convenient that doesn't involve like improving the stream quality. I have many ideas for that. For example, in that category, I want to put 4 different cameras in corners. I want to get a PC starting to stream. I'm not streaming right now, I'm just recording. But that'll be like, I'll have like hotkeys. I have different angles. I'm going to make this room look like a prison cell where I just do push-ups like a prisoner. in my own mind. Yeah, I only thought of two ways here. Not gonna lie, I can't think of the third one. I could say things like start doing the push-ups again first thing in the morning. Kind of lost that will. I don't really count that though. Maybe implement some weighted push-ups. Oh no, I gotta. It's what I mean. I gotta brainstorm a list and stick to it. Maybe the last set I do must be weighted. So as I'm fully fatigued, I make it even harder to get to the finish line. 55. The last rep, I kind of really pushed that one. At rep 55, I should probably bring it up. Bring the numbers up. The number. Alright, quit talking, motherfuckers. Know what's up. Yeet. Today's an angel number. We got multiple twos. 222 means to hold the faith. I believe 3 years ago at this time, I was trying to use angel numbers to hit up one of my crushes. Hit that up at like 555 with 222. Thought I was on some wizard. No response. Right. Wild how you could go from being in someone's house, hanging out with them, possibly selling them good stuff, to completely f***ing your opportunities to even just be a friend. Because you're... Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna quit yapping. Got 40 more push-ups. I'm gonna try to do them 10 a set. If I could turn back time... Part of the reason I'm able to keep the discipline and do this many push-ups is because of the regret from the mistakes. Similar to the one I just talked about. 30 more push-ups. I'm gonna tell another story I regret. Just so I can relive the memories and the embarrassment. So I can transmute the energy into having more strength to do more push-ups. Get my name drop. I don't even care. There's a chick named Ashley who I had a crush on, tried to hit her up. Invited to her birthday party. I actually pulled up to I had to get a ride. I went down the street. My cousin, whatever the fuck he is in relation, Bud's house. Got a ride from his girlfriend to the party. Showed up to the party, which means I'm stranded at the party. Walk in, and I'm like, I was the type to be too introverted, too much of a pussy. I talk to strangers in fear of like embarrassment. I actually over cared about judgment. Walking around acting like I didn't care. Really, I cared too much. Yeah, showed up. She's hanging out with like all her friends. It's a big party. There's a lot of people there. I don't really know any of them, and I'm too much of a to try to talk to friends, so I'm kind of just wandering around like a pussy. Ended up sitting at a table somewhere. I was probably gonna text her, try to get her to come over. I was probably gonna leave. I don't even know what I was doing. Eventually, her friends came over. Yeah, let me keep channeling this energy. It's bad memories for me. Her friends came over, sat down at the table. We're like trying to be nice, trying to like be friends, because they understood that I was there and didn't really know anybody. I haven't really seen Ashley yet because she's busy. Long story short, I don't even remember what I said. I just like didn't want to be there at this point. Felt too embarrassed. Feel like I have no shot with this chick, and I've shown cowardice already. My chances have been ruined, even though here's my chance to prove the opposite. Make friends with her friends, that's a way to get in there. Somehow, I don't even know, the conversation just went south. There was no argument or nothing. I just felt like I probably said something rude, and I don't even really remember. I genuinely don't. I just remember sitting at the table regretting how it went, when I could have like tried to kick off conversations, vibe, and I just kind of like pretty much said I just don't want to be here, and left. I like left on my own accord. Really looking back on it, I don't even know. Now we got that out of the system. Let's transmute it to some push-ups. Kind lady, shout out to the people that were involved in that story. I still think about it this many years later. Cause really, what the f was I even doing? in with my life here. I'm tired of being disappointment. Should be someone everybody looks up to. Trying to remind myself of where I am and why I'm here. As soon as you take full responsibility for your own actions, that is when you can change your reality for the better. And face first towards the shame, and eventually the pain and shame of regret will go away. Just face it head on, realize you're the creator of all your problems. So the reps do go faster. Makes up for all the yapping. Instead of 5% at a time, it's 10%. Literally twice as fast. Alright, I only got 10 more push-ups to do. Like the true G I am. I'm not giving up yet. Been exhausted, I slept a lot today, but honestly I need it. As long as I keep everything else in order, all is well. I'm on my own case, almost too much. In reality, I'm actually doing a decent amount. I'm doing pretty good. All is well in my world, I'm protected by God. And it's gonna stay that way for the remainder of my days. Let's go! 11 diamond push-ups to kick it off, and we just hit 30 minutes. Not too bad for the amount of talking I've done. Let's go. It's day 2 of February, day number 33 for the year. Done. Let's go. Means we have done over 8,300 push. I don't know why I feel the need to say this every fucking time. You know the deal by now. Here's today's push-ups. Tomorrow we're coming back harder. The day after that we're coming back harder. Harder, baby. I'm gonna go take some. Well, I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna do anything, because when you say it out loud, there's a good chance it doesn't happen. I have an idea that involves me taking a notebook and writing shit down. Next stream, possibly we have a list of different goals that we are gonna start working towards. That's about all I have to say. Time to flex on them. Get ready. Grab the keys. Fingers over the keys. Screenshot keys. Put your fingers on the power button, the volume up, whatever it is to screenshot. Day number 33 down. We have attempted this challenge before. This year we have a different understanding. I understand I cannot afford to lose no longer. I cannot afford to lose. Shout out to Money Moicano. I cannot afford to lose. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's go!